Assalamualaikum and hi, I'm SYAFIQAH NAJIHAH binti Muhammad KASSIM with the matrix number S57956. Okay, I'm gonna talk about the company's overview. Melaini Delight Cafe and Bakery is an establishment that specializes in serving coffee of all varieties, most notably espresso, latte, cappuccino, non-caffeinated drinks, and cold drinks like iced coffee and iced tea. The cafe will be serving simple pastry selections which changes seasonally, but muffins, breads, cookies, scones and rolls will be main items. Melaini Delight Cafe and Bakery is located in Gong Badak, Kuala Terengganu. This company is based on sole proprietorship type of business that is owned and operated by one person known as Rohaini Binti Usuk, who has maintained an active presence in the world of cuisines.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Mohamed RIDWAN and my matric number is S57909. I will present about problem and solution in business. Okay, but we know problem in business occur when there is discordance between planned result and actual result. While certain problems like damaged machine may be obvious, other may necessities look deeper into organizations. For the first point is, competitors are really strong or strongly competitor. Everyone seems to love coffee very much and always have. Because coffee is so popular as a social drink, it's no surprise there are many coffee shops. A multinational coffee chain like Starbucks has location all over the world and marketing department and staff to match its size. But there's also lots of cafes owned by locals are known for serving great coffee. Melaini Delight Cafe in Kuala Terengganu now has competition with Zik Bakery and another new business in the area. For the next problem, I talk about the food safety. Food safety is a standard set by legislation enacted to safeguard the consumer from foodborne illness. Different jurisdictions may impose different requirements and standards onto depending the law was passed at the federal, state or municipal level. Such in Malaysia is strictly to get any certified to get the food passed into the shops. Next, no necessary to exist. Probably obviously it quite hard the capital to buy all the equipment for the coffee shop at once. What with just getting it started. New coffee machine also reputable brands that can cost anywhere from 30,000 to 45,000 ringgit. To find the best performing equipment also challenging. For the next problem, for the making perfect menu, ultimately it's the diner preference that matter most when deciding what to offer. A common mistake to proprietors to provide only the item on the menu that can be enjoyed and purchased. In this case, reasonable to anticipate a negligible amount of food traffic. Melaini Delight Cafe has a challenge on their hands because they aren't able to meet the coffee demands on their client. For the last problem, increase daily customer service. Customer service is crucial to the customer of the coffee shop. The tastiest food in town but poor service will fail a coffee shops. Many cafes has low service. Restaurant owners fear nighttime emptiness. Few, even though the other issues have been more pressing, but this one is most important. Even if you serve a decent number of customers daily, you can improve it. This one of the many cafe shop fear, even for the Melaini Delight Cafe, but it can be fixed. Next, for the solution. Business solutions are interrelated ideas that might help a company grow stronger. For the first solution is differentiating factor or unique selling proposition. Whether your goal is fast casual or fancy dining, simply providing good cuisine and pleasant service isn't enough. A similar argument may be made for many restaurants or cafes or many shops. Instead of matching consumer requirement, or restaurant, cafe and shop should try to suppress them. To think up like some novel technique that could set the cafe apart from the competition, customers are more likely to remember and return if they feel like if we offer something that can get anywhere else. As the example, we have cafe for pets, swings, no phone area, and poems menu, and many more. Up next for the solution for food safety. In this step, They instill worker a respect for safety and health on the job to provide with tools they need for those. Everyone involved in this preparation meal that adhere to strict regard to hygiene, which include the frequent hand washing, to use disposable gloves and hairnets, and exclusive to use clean hands and utensils when they are working with the food. So better watch out the staff because they are the ones serving the foods. Next, for the cafe ads. Social media is the next phase. Digital marketing promotes the company product and service via digital media. Web, mobile, and social marketing make up digital marketing. Each channel distribute content, increasing interaction. Digital advertising platform connects customer, vendor, publisher, and any agencies. They now can afford online advertising content. Some internet advertising portals are additionally managed their client ad campaign, while other of one-stop shop for ad agency who lack of staff infrastructure to conduct their own digital marketing. Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok are the most popular social media that being used right now. The next solution is controlling the expenses. In the first place, we need to create a detailed budget for the cafe. Second is to contact or to hire any accountant to help the budget and distribute the finance so the company are caught off guard for unseen expenses. As for the solution making a perfect menu is, recently high tea is the newest offering at Melaini Delight Cafe. Workers at the high tea serve at the bar counter of high back in dining chairs, likely supposed to contrast with traditional afternoon tea, which is served the garden or on low comfortable puff-level seats on the menu, instead a poem that has aesthetic and sentimental value to the customers. For the last solution is business collab. Business of all sizes in all industry can benefit from collaborative approach, commonly used to describe the efforts of numerous parties working together to overcome daunting obstacles and achieve remarkable goals. The phase of collaboration is powerful tool for achieving even the most ambitious aim. When business of different sizes and in different industry work together, it boosts everyone's potential for development, innovation, and competitiveness. In regards to the Melaini Delight Cafe partnership with Kopi Payung, they already have the coffee machine and will have the barista to train their team in how to make the coffee and the other beverages.
Next, we go to the target market. My name is Mohamed and Fitri bin DERAMAN and my matrix number is S60158. The market size and market segments will be discussed or explained in the target market for Melaini Delight's business new product development. The first one is market size. Market size generally refers to the total number of potential buyers for a product or service as well as the potential revenue reached based on that population size. Market sizing is also the process of calculating these numbers to accurately measure the business growth potential. For new products menu, Melaini Delight found that the average cost of a meal is 20 ringgit and also 25 ringgit. Their observation also shows that the average consumer buys 1 meal a week or 48 meals a year. Hence, Melaini Delight targets the average new potential customer group spends in about 960 ringgit and 1,200 ringgit per year on their new products menu. This can be further targeted with the finding that the number of consumers, especially households, they can expect to reach in the Kuala Nerus area are roughly 22,857 households. As a result, Melaini Delight market size are 960 times by 22,857 equals to 21 million ringgit, and also 1,200 times by 22,857 equal to 27 million ringgit. And then for the market segments or more precisely market segmentation is a marketing term that refers to the grouping of prospective buyers into groups or segments with similar needs and responses to marketing actions. Market segmentation allows businesses to target different types of consumers who value different products and services differently. Market segments are classified into 4 categories. However, one type is typically divided into 2 segments, which is individuals and organizations. As a result, there are 5 most common types of market segments that are also focused on by Melaini Delight as follows. The first one is demographic segmentation. Demographic segmentation is a simple and widely used method of market segmentation. So for the Melaini Delight, in determining and marketing new products, Melaini Delight also identifies age, income, gender, race, education, and occupation. In terms of age, Melaini Delight targets consumers who are between the age of 17 until 50 years old, from teenagers to the elderly who are still relevant in enjoying the menus available at Melaini Delight. This is because in this age group, the average of them has already made money and has a high intention for having these both kinds of their new products, T20 and T25 menus. In terms of income, Melaini Delight targets consumers who are households with an income of 10,959 and above for their new products menu. This is because the previous menu of Melaini Delight before this are already targeted for consumers who consist of households with an income of 10,959 ringgit and below, or better known as the M40 and B40 groups. The targeted gender is free and the race is also free, whether among Malays, Indians, Chinese, and others. In terms of education, it doesn't matter if you are educated or not, as long as you are able and willing to enjoy one of Melaini Delight's new products. The same goes for the targeted occupation. The second one is firmographic segmentation. Firmographic segmentation and demographic segmentation are just the same concept. But for Melaini Delight, among the big organizations closest to their business are University Malaysia Terengganu (UMT) and University Sultan Zainal Abidin (UNIZA). In these two closest large organizations, potential customers can be found in various human circles, whether students, lecturers, staff, and others. Annual revenues for existing products also show satisfactory progress and growth, thus convincing the potential of new menu products offered by Melaini Delight. The number of employees owned by Melaini Delight also has the potential to succeed and ensure that their new menu products are sold or receive a very encouraging response from potential consumers. And then the third one is geographic segmentation. Geographic segmentation is a subset of demographic segmentation in theory. Therefore, the Kuala Nerus district, which is the area where Melaini Delight operates, is quite dense with the number of residents and households belonging to students, lecturers, staffs who are constantly increasing and also changing their presence every month or year. These people always want something new and like to explore something that is different from others. Hence, the Kuala Nerus district is already a strategic place with high potential to try to market a new product because of the presence of two organizations, or more precisely large institutions, that make the district a focal point for potential consumers. And then the fourth one is behavioral segmentation. Behavioral segmentation is heavily reliant on market data, consumer actions, and customer decision-making patterns. Therefore, for Melaini Delight really focus on new potential consumer behavior that is expected to exist in the period where their new products menu starts to be launched or marketed. The intended behavior of new potential consumers is such as complex buying behavior, dissonance-reducing buying behavior, habitual buying behavior, and variety-seeking buying behavior. Each type of consumer behavior has already been identified by Melaini Delight to ensure the smoothness and reception of the new menu products successfully. This is because each type of consumer behavior that has been mentioned plays a very important role in ensuring that a product can be marketed well. And then the last one is psychographic segmentation. Psychographic segmentation, often the most difficult market segmentation approach, seeks to categorize consumers based on their lifestyle, personality, opinions, and interests. However, because it groups individuals based on instincts, motivators, rather than external data points, this approach may produce the best market segment results. In relation to that, Melaini Delight has taken into account or identify the lifestyle, personality, opinions, and interests that exist among new potential consumers towards their new products menu. For example, the lifestyle for most of their new potential consumers who on average consists of UMT and UNIZA people really like things that are viral, aesthetic, materialistic, and so on. Therefore, with the new menu products that Melaini Delight will market, this can meet the psychographic segment found among new potential consumers, thus changing and increasing their potential revenue as well. Okay, next we go to the next part, which is competition. The first thing that we will discuss is current alternatives target buyers are using. Current alternatives target buyers that Melaini Delight are using right now is they are targeting consumers who consist of family members who earn 10,959 ringgit and below, or better known as the B40 group and also the M40 group. Furthermore, they are focused more on the students and staffs from UMT and UNIZA who on average are also more inclined to spend on something that is not too expensive, fits their normal purchasing power, and is worth the payment given. Sometimes, most of them practice thrift and focus their spending on goods or products that are not too expensive and not too cheap, which is at a price level that is compatible with the cost of living as UMT and UNIZA students. Therefore, Melaini Delight's target market focus more on potential consumers who tend to spend in moderation. And then the next one is our competitive advantages. With the existence of products offered and marketed by other competitors, Melaini Delight can identify the types and ways in which their products want to be offered and marketed in the market, especially in the field of aesthetic, nutrition, and drinks, or more friendly as a cafeteria. As for the new products menu that Melaini Delights want to market, it focuses more on its close competitors such as a Coffee Garden, Jomo Eatery, Coffee Machine, 30 House, and so on. This is because most of the mentioned cafes prepare or serve menus of food products and also drinks that are indeed targeting the groups that are made up of households with an income level of T20. Therefore, with the new menu products provided by Melaini Delights, this indirectly increase the choice for those groups. Furthermore, Melaini Delight will also be the focus of consumers who are more concerned with or prefer something aesthetic and materialistic. Melaini Delight will also attract the attention or focus of consumers in terms of its product menu, which varies based on the type and price of the products offered. The consumers are also free and able to make a choice whether they want something cheap, average, or something that is really worth the price to meet their satisfaction and needs. That's all from me.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is NAJIHAH. My meeting number is 5962. This is my part about product or service that I have at Melaini Delight Cafe. Meaning of the product is any item or service that Melaini sells to serve a consumer needs and or wants. They can be a physical or virtual. Melaini Cafe serve a physical product for the customer. They have two types of product. The type of this business is consumer product, which is mean consumer product are those designed to satisfy the needs and want of the limited consumer. These are products that a consumer wants to buy with a little physical effort as possible. Consumer want know what they want, usually has purchased the product before, and perhaps above all, do not want to spend considerable time making the purchase. And for the service is mean business service are referred to as the activity that exists in business yet do not deliver in a tangible community. They have two types of service that Melaini have at their cafe. Number one, is offering friendly service. In the cafe business, a good customer enter warm and welcoming treatment. A restaurant owner should actively work to promote exceptional service, which is happen when staff members genuinely care about their customer. This combines simply avoid a bad service. Second, is accessible. Good customer service totally being accessible. Consumers are more likely to give employees to change to perform a good customer service by making requests when they can see the management and wait staff. Third is be exceptional. The customer can really find a nice question helpful service. This among which the property of Melaini Cafe is willing to go above and beyond to be outstanding. That's all from me. Thank you.
So for the marketing plan, there is 4 P's that traditionally make up a marketing strategy. For this part, myself, AMIRA FATIHAH binti ANUAR, and also Nur NAJIHAH will explain about the 4 P's, which is product, price and place for Melaini Cafe and Bakery. First one is product. The coffee warehouse will supply premium hot and cold beverages, regulated products such as whole bean and ground coffee, flavor syrup, jet teas, fruit smoothies, bubble teas, condensed milk, fresh baked goods, and various paper products in a first-rate manner. Effective advertising campaign, especially create a marketing collateral, education monthly newsletters, product demonstration, training, and information on the most recent market trend in the bakery and coffee industry are just a few of the things we offer. For the price, Melaini find the best price for each menu item. The Melaini Cafe and Bakery team compares its price to those of its rivals and consider the food cost %. Melaini assigns the cost of each item's ingredients, assign a test price, and determine the food cost percentage that goes with that test price in order to determine the appropriate pricing. Increase the price and recalculate if it's too cheap.
Place or location, the 1,500 square foot Melaini Delight Cafe and Bakery is located in the suburbs of Gombadak, Kuala Terengganu, Terengganu. The position is highly convenient and strategic. The cafe is located adjacent to residential regions, industrial area, and higher education facilities. Last but not least, promotion. The session of promotion is the last in Melaini Cafe marketing strategy for this coffee shop. First, pay attention to social media. A powerful instrument for cafe marketing is social media, such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok should all be included in a social media strategy for coffee business. Second, collaboration with nearby company to increase sale and exchange employee skill. Melaini Cafe and Bakery decide to partner with Kopi Payung. Next, Melaini offer a bakery and seasonal refreshment, serving social beverage and baked goods is one the simplest marketing strategy for coffee shop. They are fashionable and a simple method to stand out from the crowd. The secret to successful drink and package is using high quality ingredients. During the Christmas season, Melaini serves gingerbread and cinnamon rolls with special coffee, and during the Eid holiday, a variety of cookies will be served with the unique
Timeline and milestone metrics. A project timeline is a visual release of tasks or activities placed in chronological order, which lets project manager view the entirety of project plan in one place. And a milestone is reference points that marks as significant events or branching decision point within a project. So, Melaini Cafe and Bakery do the timeline and milestone metric based on the following chart. The first one, 25 June 2018, they designed and built out Melaini Cafe and Bakery, which is the cafe interior design is crucial to the branding strategy. It's offer a comfortable place to the customer. Next, 3rd December 2018, they find the coffee and bakery ingredient supplier. We need to find the finest quality that offer an affordable price. And that's 11 February 2019. We do the reconfigure social media accounts, which is we need to set up username, bio details like the contact info, address of the social media, and announce about the job vacancy there. And after that, 9 March 2019, we open the walk-in interview. We hired 12 workers. After do the walk-in interview, 1 April 2019, we start launch the Melaini Cafe and Bakery. The launch of the cafe with 30% off every order and free 50 pieces of cakes to early customer. 12th May 2019, we start to find a business collab to seek the opportunity for business collaboration. And then 22 May 2019, we start do a business collab with Kopi Payung to boost sales and workers' skill for growth, innovation, and competitiveness. And last one, 2nd February 2020, we offer the new menu called High Tea. Next, key performance metric. First one, sales, gross margin, expenses, and cash flow as in the link plan. Second, strategic update 15 times per week on Facebook, spaced over all 7 days. Third, we participate in at least 30 events per year. Fourth, 30 strategic tweets per week in Twitter, spaced over all 7 days. And the last one, 2 videos per week in TikTok, because TikTok is a trending application now. There is four metrics that we seek, which is business performance metric, sales performance metric, and also project management performance metric. And the last one is employees performance metrics. The business performance metric, we seek for the net sales revenue, quota attainment, growth rate, customer retention, and customer acquisition cost. Second one, sales performance metric, quota attainment, sales cycle length, conversion rate, total revenue, and also the repeat customer rate. And the third one, project management performance metric, we seek to the cost performance, productivity, return on investment, gross profit margin, and customer satisfaction. The last one, employees performance metric, we seek to for the effectiveness, efficiency, the teamwork, and also quality and also quantity of the employees.
For this part, I'm going to talk about the financial forecasting. The term financial forecasting refers to practice of the making prediction about the company financial future based on analysis from the past performance data. They require a degree of speculation and assumption, as there are many external factors that can affect the company's successful or failure. For the information, basically all of these statements were calculated for 3 years between 2022 until 2024. As for the manufacturing for 3 years in Melaini Delight Cafe, for the total in 2022 is 3,198 units. In 2023 is 4,298 units, and for 2024 is 7,119 units, as it forecasts an increase by each year. Next, as for the operating budget, the cost is 16,250 ringgit Malaysia each year for its fixed costs. In income statement for 3 years, the sales for 2022 for 40,000, in second year was 45,000, and the 2024 is for RM 50,000. As for the total expenses are fixed, the net profits by each year increases from 6,750 to 15,650 in 2024. In cash flow statement, clearly in 2022 the cash flow is deficit RM 250, as the ending of the balance is 2,750. In year 2023, the cash flow is total RM 10,850, and the ending balance is 13,600. And year 2024, the cash flow is RM 15,650, and the ending of the balance is 29,250. In the balance sheet, the total assets, which equals to the liability and owner equity, we can see each year have different balance. In 2022 is 67,389, year 2023 for 70,850 ringgit, and year 2024 for 92,169 ringgit. Next, forecasting is for the new product upcoming in Melaini Delight Cafe is high tea. In manufacturing for 3 years, we can see a higher production compared to old one. The forecast in 2022 is for 3,711 units. In 2023 for 6,222 units, and 2024 we can see 12,960 units. For income statement for 3 years with high tea product as a new one, for the net profit is 11,750 in year 2022 and 12,850 ringgit in year 2023 and 19,250 in year 2024. As for the cash flow, in year 2022, they will get the cash flow is 2,750 and will rise up to 2024 for 18,650 ringgit Malaysia.
As for the source of funding, Melaini Cafe and Bakery, which considered as SME, internally generated their funds. They also relied on the source of finance from financial institutions such as banks, development financial institutions (DFIs). Additionally, the company can also utilize a number of specific purpose, specialized funds, and the government established to assist SMEs. As the company internally generated their funds, Melaini Delight Cafe and Bakery uses expenditures from operational budgets, self-funded energy savings performance contracts, ESPCS, and capital investment funds as the company's source of internal funding. For the bank institutions, Melaini Delight Cafe and Bakery chooses banking institution as they greatly focuses on funding SMEs. Bank Negara Malaysia were chosen by the company as the bank started initiatives to improve the bank institution facilities, outreach and services to SMEs. As for the development financial institutions, DFIs are specialized financial organization founded to promote the expansion of important industries chosen by the government. The Credit Guarantee Corporation Malaysia Berhad CGC continued to serve as Malaysians' main guarantee provider, making it possible for SMEs such as Melaini Delight Cafe and Bakery without enough collateral to obtain bank funding. Melaini Delight Cafe and Bakery should consider government funds for SMEs. In addition to commercial finance, the government also offers money to SMEs. As for the use of funding, Melaini Delight Cafe and Bakery utilizes the funds for asset purchase, growth funding, debt restructuring, and adjusting net loss from the operations. For the asset purchase, the company uses the fund to acquire non-current assets such as the company's business land, buildings, office equipment, and machineries, which can also categorize as tangible assets or long-term assets. For the growth funding, the company uses funds to carry out its business goals, to expand and take it to the next level. The loan for expansions funding for the company is used to boost sales, broaden the selection of goods and services, relocate to new facilities, and hire more staffs. For the debt restructuring, the company loan that consolidates the borrowings and lowers charges can help the business finance become more manageable to reorganize the company's debt. Adjusting net loss from the operation, the following expenses, charges or income in each case to the extent deducted from or added to the net income of Melaini Delight Cafe and Bakery in the period of unrealized losses from financial derivatives, non-cash compensation expenses, dry hole expenses, disposal of assets, impairment, and other one-time or non-recurring charges are collectively referred to as net loss. Thank you very much. That's all from me.